All right, guys, look, today, if you're a rapper, we need to talk. And this is going to be real. This is going to be a wake-up call. I'm going to be very blunt, and I hope that you guys can stand that. If not, you might as well just skip this video right now. But over the years, I've worked with so many musicians, okay? And I've seen the same exact problems over and over and over, and I'm sick of it, and I hate the fact that nobody's talking about it. So today, this is exactly what I'm going to talk about. Is first of all, rappers are living in a fucking dream. Okay. And I understand that, this could come off however. You guys could say whatever you want to say about it. I don't care. What I like to see with rappers that I work with is transformation, right? I like to see them go from not making any money from their music, from not getting any streams, from really not having any type of attraction or even a fan base, to actually making a living doing what they love, right? To actually getting paid doing what they love, to actually being happy and confident with what they are doing because they are actually gaining success doing what it is that they want to do with their life, right? A lot of rappers see music as a way out of their 9 to 5, right? As like an escape. And it makes total sense. Who the fuck wants to work at McDonald's, right? Or who wants to work in a factory, or who wants to do construction that has this creative passion inside of them? They want to make music, they want to create, they want to resonate with other people, they want to lead. Like, there's so much that these artists want to do, but they feel like they're stuck working a 9 to 5. And when I can sit there and actually step in and actually implement systems, use the value and the knowledge that I have, years of experience, to lead them and have them tweak just little things that can make the biggest amount of results, that could actually get them to start gaining attraction, to get them to start gaining engagement, to get them to start making money, right? Because at the end of the day, that is the goal. Like, there's a lot of artists out there that want to be #1 in the world, right? But there's also a lot of artists out there that just want to make a living doing what they love. And artists are not doing what it takes to get there, right? Some of them, maybe they just don't. Look, I am compassionate. I know that I'm being a little blunt because I want this to be more of like a wake-up call. If you're triggered by this, maybe there's some truth deep down in there and you know that you're not doing enough, right? Just think about it. And what I am compassionate because I understand. I've been there before. I started off as a producer. Then I had beats. So I was like, screw it. I'll start recording music myself. Then I started learning how to mix my own music. Then I opened up a recording studio. Then I got mentored on audio engineering. Then I took initiative to open up my first recording studio. Then I did that full time for years. Then I just seen musicians come and go, spend so much time and effort and money on creating their music, right? But what happened when they put it out there? Crickets. Nobody listened to it. Nobody cared. Nobody streamed it. A lot of these artists don't understand. They try to make posts reminding people, hey, I'm an artist, stream my music. Hey, I'm an artist, stream my music. Hey, new song out now, stream my music. Sometimes you got to stop thinking about reminding people and start giving them a reason to stream your music. Create a movement, make them feel something, right? Make them connect with you, connect with them, right? There's so many artists out there that are just dreaming, and they just every day are focused on creating music and bettering their product, their music, because it's all about the music, right? But what they don't understand is that it's not all about the music anymore. This is the music business. If your goal, Drake said it one time in an interview, if you are just making music and all you do this for is because you enjoy making music, then you already won, right? You can do that at home right now. You can go to your bedroom and you can make music. If that's just what you like to do, cool, do it. But if you want a business out of this, if you're in this to make a living from making music, it's not just about that anymore. It's about the people that you make music for. And some of you guys don't even know who that is. Some of you guys don't even know who your target audience is. Do you understand the issue there? Like, some of you guys a lot of artists are just, oh, I'm versatile. I can make all kinds of different music, right? I understand that. I understand being versatile. I really do. The problem with being versatile is, I understand you never want to be put in a box, right? And you can create music however you want to create music. You can be whoever you want to be. But I'm just going to tell you that it doesn't work out great in terms of marketing and promotion. And you can be versatile, but you gotta play your cards right. Here's a good example. And I know some of you guys are probably like feeling iffy about this right now, so I'm gonna make this very clear. I wish I could show you guys my whiteboard while we do this, but a great example of this would be if you are a musician who maybe you make rap, hip hop music, but you also dabble into country and you're swapping genres. And then all of a sudden you have an alternative rock song. That's cool as shit, okay? I think that's awesome, especially as a creative type of person. That's badass. But you can't drop a country song today and a rock song tomorrow and a hip hop song tomorrow. You are attracting all of these different crowds. Maybe just slow it down a little bit. Rock your country wave if you want to, but keep posting content promoting that country single or album, whatever it is. If you're doing singles, promote that single for a little while longer. Instead, so that when I come to your profile, when you're running ads or you're doing a marketing campaign and you're promoting your music, when I come to your page, I'm judging you within 3 seconds, right? Not even me, the world, right? They judge you based off of your page within 2 to 3 seconds. Quick, right? Now, you might have 150 posts on there with 150 songs that every single one of them are the best song I've ever heard in my life, right? Every single one of them are phenomenal songs. But it is a lot to take in, right? I can't tell you guys this enough. As an artist listening to another artist or watching another artist, you can see 150 songs and be like, dude, this guy is crazy, right? But as an average person scrolling social media, somebody who was maybe listening to your music, imagine the difference between me coming to your page and having 150 different posts of all these different types of songs. If you just had, 12 posts promoting one single and 12 unique, even just 6 to 8 different ways of creating engaging content that is going to promote that one single. Now, have you guys ever listened to a song where that first time you heard that record, you're like, it's all right, That third time you hear it, you're like, whatever, it's a good record. And then you hear it fucking 6 times, 7 times, 8 times. Next thing you know, you're at work, scrubbing the floor, singing a song, right? Doing whatever you're doing, you start catching yourself singing a song and it starts to catch on. It is the same way with your music when you're targeting your audience. Just because you ran $10 in ads one time to somebody and you got in front of a decent amount of people doesn't mean it's over with, right? Just because some people might find your content and your post and your song that first time and they might think it's a good song, but they keep swiping, right? Maybe it wasn't engaging enough to get them to follow yet. But imagine if they heard that same song 12 times and you're running paid ads on all 12 of those posts. Some of you guys might not have the budget for that, right? Okay, well, guess what? Figure it out. I'm going to tell you that right now. Figure it out. Because this is a pay-to-play game, right? This is a game that you have to get in front of people. And guess what? You don't have to pay for ads, right? You can do this organically, but some of you guys don't even have the discipline to do that. I'm like, so many artists are just dreaming, and that's really what I'm getting at. And it's like, I want you to wake the hell up and realize that. Imagine if for the past 6 months, you posted consistently. Imagine the results that you've lost out on. So many artists are so afraid to pay for marketing and promotion because that's risky to them, which blows my mind, but I understand. But if you are not realizing the risk of not taking the risk, think about all the results that you've lost out on in the past 6 months. Imagine if, even organically, even if you weren't paying for a promotion, imagine if you were posting content consistently for the past 6 months promoting one single. Imagine where you would be. Imagine the amount of connections, imagine the amount of resources that come to you, imagine the amount of opportunities that come to you, maybe opportunities for features with other people who have a fan base that is similar, right? Maybe the opportunity of getting more followers, more comments, more likes, more subscribers, boosting the algorithm so that your content is pushed out there even more naturally. So many artists are just, man, I don't even know what to do, like for real, blah, blah, blah. Bro, you know what to do. If you want more streams, you got to get in front of more people. If you want to get in front of more people, you have this amazing thing right in front of you called a fucking phone, an iPhone, an Android. I don't care what type of phone you got. Unless you got a fucking flip phone, you have no reason to not be putting content out there right now, right? There's you don't even need CapCut. You could just post the damn camera up like this and start filming a fucking video and post that shit out there, put it out there, right? That way you're just getting in front of people more consistently. You can spend your time and your energy and your effort and blood, sweat, and tears on creating the music first. That's fine. That's great. I'm not saying there's a problem with that. The problem is when you're only putting your time, effort, and energy into creating the product, but you're not putting it out there. Put that shit out, guys. Just put the music out. Okay, look, I'm gonna stop ranting to you guys. If you guys have any questions, if there's anything I can help with, comment below what you guys want to hear about. I know that I'm kind of just ranting, but sometimes you guys need a wake-up call. I'm gonna just tell you that honestly, and it's like, maybe you could say, who am I to judge you? Guys, I've been in the business since 2015. I've seen people come and go. I've seen different types of artists. I've worked with different types of artists. Why waste time trying to figure this shit out yourself when somebody like me can help you out who's had the experience already, 10, 15 years of experience that I can dump onto you so that you can be light years ahead of the other rappers, producers that you're competing with, right? Another issue that I've seen recently is I've put together a group, and it's called Boomerang Inner Circle. And I post content in there about marketing, tactics, tricks, things that you can do to get more engagement, things that you can do to make more money as a musician. And there's also the community factor of it. So there's a bunch of other musicians in there. We do group Zoom calls. You guys can all jump in there and we can communicate with each other, network with each other, live networking events. There's incentives. I give away free mix and masters, all kinds of stuff, right? One issue with that I noticed so far is everybody's in competition because a lot of it's hip hop, right? And I get that. That's cool. But why not learn from each other? Why not network with each other? You can find the people that you like. You can collaborate with the people that you like. You can network with the people that you think will bring some type of value to you. You can take the time to just watch the courses and gain the knowledge that you need to be successful as a rapper in 2025, right? And moving forward. Now, all I'm gonna say to recap this video is wake the fuck up, quit focusing on just the music because it's not about the music anymore. It's not just about the music anymore. Let me recap that. Let me rephrase that. This is the music business, okay? Create the music and the product, but now you need to get it out there.